It gives me tremendous contentment to welcome esteemed personalities who have won accolades in their respective fields. On the behalf of organizing committee and NIT Jalandhar, I formally welcome all the participants and dignitaries. Today we are here to discuss a transformative approach to thermal poly generation. In a world grappling with climate change, resource depletion, and growing energy demands, we must rethink how we produce and utilize energy. Thermal poly generation can be a game changer that offers a promising solutions for all this. As we all work towards the sustainable development goals and a low carbon future, thermal poly generation must be a key part of our energy strategy. So let's embrace this technology, invest in its development, and collaborate to build a cleaner, more resilient, and sustainable energy system that benefits not only the society but the planet as well. With this, I request Dr. Rajan, the course co-coordinator of this short-term course, to welcome all the partakers and brief them about this short-term course. Dr. Rajan, please proceed.
Thank you, Dr. Devesh. So first of all, good evening to one and all. Professor B.K. Kanojia, Honorable Director of NIT Jalandhar, Professor Manoj C. Paul, University of Glasgow, UK, Chief Guest of this inaugural function, Professor Rohit Mehra, Dean Research and Consultancy, Professor T. Srinivas, Head of Mechanical Engineering Department and Course Coordinator, esteemed resource persons, faculty members, research scholars, industry professionals, and participants. So myself, Dr. Rajan, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar, as a course co-coordinator. It is my great honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to all of you to a 6 days online faculty development program on thermal poly generation for sustainable energy development, organized by the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar, Punjab, India. This FDP is proudly sponsored by AICT Training and Learning Atal Academy, an initiative by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, aimed at empowering faculty and professionals with the latest advancements in the technology and research. As the world grapples with the challenge of climate change, energy security, sustainable development, thermal poly generation has emerged a transformative approach to meet the growing energy demands while minimizing environmental impact. By integrating multiple energy outputs such as electricity, cooling, heating, and potable water from a single energy source, poly generation system offers a sustainable and efficient solution to address the energy need of residential, commercial, and industrial sectors. So this FDP is designed to provide you a comprehensive understanding of the principles, modeling, simulation, optimization, and experimental outcome of thermal poly generation systems. Over the next 6 days, we have created a program that includes 13 expert sessions by prominent academicians and industry leaders, hands-on training on modeling and simulation of poly generation systems, case studies on energy auditing, exergy analysis, and sustainable energy technologies, discussion on latest research and industrial practice in thermal poly generations. So I am happy to share with you that around 210 participants have registered in this FDP. The program will also explore the integration of renewable energy sources such as solar and biomass with poly generation systems, highlighting their role in reducing carbon emissions and combating climate change. So I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to AICT Atal Academy Director Sir, Dean Research and Consultancy, for their unconditional support. Professor Manoj Paul, Chief Guest of this inaugural function, and our esteemed resource persons for their presence and valuable contributions. Professor T. Srinivas, Head of the Department, for his support in making this event a reality. To all the participants, I welcome you once again and hope this FDP will be rewarding and enriching experience.
So far as the background of this program is concerned, basically the traditional energy generation methods were often lead to the sustainable energy losses in the form of waste heat. But if you go with the thermal poly generation system, so it addresses the inefficiency by capturing and utilizing waste heat to produce a secondary energy outputs. Now, these type of approaches is particularly relevant in the context of increasing global energy demands and resource constraints and climate change and mitigation efforts. Now, I think during the discussions of the short-term course, the participants will work upon or discuss upon, or the different speakers will discuss upon the key components and the working principles of the thermal poly generation system, whereby we could have some of their applications or come up with some solutions, like what are the industrial applications, what are the urban and residential applications, what are the applications in the agriculture, like greenhouse heating and crop drying systems which we could develop. Now, during the course of the discussion, what I feel is uh, some of the advantages and the disadvantages may also be discussed, or some of the challenges which are there that has to be discussed, because what I feel, there is a high initial capital investment which is required for this project, these type of projects, and technical complexity in the system integrations and optimizations also require a lot of expertise. So there is also a need for the policy support and regulatory frameworks which is required from the government sector also. And during the course of discussion, what I feel that we will come up with some suggestions also from the participant as well as from the experts, where we can submit our recommendations to the government of India to come up with some regulatory supports also. Like depending upon the policy and implementation strategies, if we discuss, so we have to promote the thermal poly generations by the government support, as well as the by providing some incentives to the industries and the communities who are adopting these poly generation technologies. Further, we have to encourage the research and development in this area, and there should be a supportive regulatory framework which is a mandatory requirement, especially for these type of things. So what I could conclude is that it is a crucial step towards the sustainable energy development. So by maximizing the energy utilization and minimizing the waste, the approach will align with the global sustainability goals, especially the energy security strategies and the climate action initiatives. So effective implementation of coordinated efforts from the government, as well as from the industries, as well as from the research institutes, will overcome these challenges and fulfill the potential caliber behind the thermal pollution systems. So what I feel that during the course of these 5 days, so the candidates will listen from the different experts who will be giving them ideas and giving them the support, that where they could have a detailed investigation about how to use this, how to do research in this area, and what type of initiatives which we require. So with this same, I being a Dean Research and Consultancy at NIT Jalandhar, so I appreciate all the coordinators, especially Dr. Srinivas and Dr. Rajan, who has taken a step forward for arranging such a program, and the efforts given by our director are worth mentioning, because he's always supportive for these type of new technologies, because it is little bit, I feel, a newer field in the sense, because we are talking lot of things about the energy, but how to collect the decimated heat and use it for a regeneration of something, that requires a lot of efforts. So I hope that the expert like you, Professor Manish C. Paul from the University of Glasgow, could give more information to the candidates. And I would request you to deliver your expert opinion on it, Dr. Manish Paul.
Thank you, Professor Rohit Mehra. So am I audible? Okay.
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
audible, sir.
you are
Okay.
audible.
Okay, so good afternoon or evening, everyone. So it's Manish Paul from the University of Glasgow in Scotland. So I'm sitting in the James Watt School of Engineering. I think everybody is familiar with the name called James Watt, who is basically pioneer of thermal energy engineering, as you know, who invented the steam engine. So it is very privileged to talk to you about the energy aspect, especially poly generation, waste energy, and also energy efficiency and utilizations from the School of Engineering here at the University of Glasgow. I know that shortly I'll have my talk where I'll be talking about more sort of CHP, combined heat and power with bioenergy and other conversion aspects. There will be more sort of dedicated to that topic. But in terms of opening up the session, so I first would like to thank the organizer, so Professor Srinivas and Professor Ajan Kumar, who have kindly invited me to give or invited me to get the opportunity to actually give this talk, and also the later on my talk coming. I mean, I looked into the session. This is really a busy session you have, so we go for 6 days, and altogether you have, as you mentioned, about 16 talks given by renowned expert within the field of energy and coming from multi-vector of energy, and also you have over 200 participants here. I mean, when you talk about the challenges that we basically are facing in terms of our climate change and how to actually decarbonize our energy sector. It's just not from the UK perspective. So in my talk, you will see that I'll give a little bit of overview of some of the policy from the UK government, and Professor Rohit Mehra rightly mentioned some of the things that government policy and regulatory framework need to come together in order to address the number of challenges that we are facing. We might have energy crisis, or we don't say that way, maybe that sustainable productions of energy in order to decarbonize all the energy sector we have, and then different countries might have different sort of targets, but within the UK we have called net zero target to be met by 2050. This is also the case for the European Union. So from the UK perspective, a lot of investment happening and a lot of projects are ongoing in order to actually address some of the challenges that we are facing to meet net zero. Again, I'll give a little bit of overview on those shortly in my talk. So in terms of various talks that you have, so there are a number of topics coming from a different angle, challenges with solar poly generations, and then you have thermal power generations and integration. There are a lot of waste topic on industrial waste heat, and also cogenerations, modeling, and I think you have a very nice set of topic chosen for your audience, and I know that you also have a bit of training purposes, and this is the first time I'm actually joining this sort of event, so this is I'll say pretty new to me. So but it seems very interesting, and you have done really a great job in terms of putting all this together. So yeah, I'm very pleased and honored to be part of it, and then honored to give my inaugural sort of brief, and then later on also the talk. So thank you very much again, and I hope everybody enjoys all this nice program that you have arranged. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Paul. Thank you for a nice opening remarks which you have shared with you. And you have rightly said that maybe UK might be having some different government perspectives and policies. So because in India we are still at a very budding stage of this type of thermal poly generation, and of course with the course of these type of events we could submit some guidelines to the government of India also, so that we can also frame some regulations. So Dr. Rajan, are you there? Yeah. So,
Hello,
Dr.
sir.
Srinivas,
Audible?
yeah.
Yeah. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Now I Professor T. Srinivas, Head of the Department, Mechanical Engineering, NIT Jalandhar, and the course coordinator of this short-term course, to address the participants and to say a few words about the department. Srinivas, sir, over to you, sir.
Rohit, there is a issue, some of a technical issue.
Sir, I think there is some technical issue with the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I think they are feeling some internet connectivity problems. Maybe due to
Sir, I have another device. Yes, 1 minute.
Yeah,
sir.
you can, Dr. Srinivas,
sure,
you are
yes.
audible. You can start from this place. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, thank you, sir. Professor Binod Kumar Kanosia ji, Director NIT Jalandhar. Professor Manoj C. Paul, Professor University of Glasgow, UK. Professor Dr. Rajan Kumar, co-coordinator of this FDP. Faculty participants, one and all, sponsored online faculty program FDP on thermal pollination for sustainable energy. Scheduled from 10th to 15th February 20. Mechanical Engineering, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, National Staff Technology, Jalandhar. Polygeneration is a cogeneration and generation plants. Has in environmental pollution control as it decreases the load on the grid connections. Industries, commercial use, and residential costs can be and more without any over the last decades. The department is offering the mechanical engineering master's program. Department is the data and adopting innovative methods. Faculty are engaged in the research and publishing outcomes in reputed high impact journals. Research funding agencies includes EST, SERBS, SERB Imprint, BS, Sarbo, the Government of India, and many other funding agencies. Faculty are published patents and some of them are granted. Faculty are also engaged in startups and entrepreneurship activities. This FDP has 30 speakers for 6 days from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The speakers are Dr. C. Paul, Professor, University of Glasgow, UK. Dr. Bale Vishwanath Reddy, Professor, Ontario Tech University, Canada. Dr. K. Srinivas Reddy, Professor, IIT Madras, Tamil Nadu. Dr. G. Subramanyam, Director, Siri Exergy, Carbon Advisory Services Private Limited, Hyderabad, Telangana. Dr. V. Srinivas Rao, Deputy Executive Engineer, Rayalaseema Thermal Power Plants, Andhra Pradesh. Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, DTU, New Delhi. Dr. Kushagra Janega, the Director, Design to Occupancy, DTO, Toronto. Engineer Abhijit Chaudhary, Director, Encover Private Limited, Pune, Maharashtra. Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. T. Naveen Kumar, Engineer and Industries Private Limited, Andhra Pradesh, and Engineer Vishwan Rao, Director, Private Limited, Hyderabad. And last, Kumar, Energy Auditor of VPN. If we talk to get the annual thank you.
Yeah, sorry, there was some technical issue. So actually, right now we have resolved the issue. So the Dr. Devesh, he will join within 2 minutes.
Am I audible?
Yeah, perfect. Please proceed, sir.
Okay. Thank you. There was some internet issue. Now, I would like to invite our worthy director, sir, Professor Binod Kumar Kanodia, Director NIT Jalandhar, to say a few words about the issue.
Okay,
Over
thank
to
you,
you, sir.
Devesh. I think that am I audible now?
Yes, sir, audible, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Professor Manoj C. Paul from the University of Glasgow, in a very good introduction regarding of a renewable energy. And good morning, sir, and participants. Good afternoon. So nowadays, poly generation system assisted by a renewable energy have attracted a notable solution for a mitigating of a greenhouse gas emission. Although poly generation represent a positive solutions with a multi-generation and therefore a reduction in a energy consumption, poly generation system are still a scarcely adopted. Actually, the worldwide, the power productions obtained from a poly generation plants account for only 10%. The Netherlands, Denmark, and Finland are exemptional. In these countries, the penetration of a poly generation system has reached up to around of a 50% of a total power plants. Currently, several European Union countries recognize poly generation plants as an efficient and sustainable technology strategic to encourage the reduction of a greenhouse gas emission. The same policy was also implemented in a United States, pointing at a cutting down the production cost of energy, mainly in the industry sector. In order to promote the integration of a poly generation plants supply with both fossil energy and renewable energy sources, academic institutions and industries are currently performing a notable research effort for developing and designing optimize and efficient poly generation systems. Indian power supply is dominated by a large coal-based power plants connected to a national grid. Though it is economically viable for a large consumption in an industry, it may not be sustainable for a many poor Indian villages, especially for a remote off-grid connections, decentralization, small-scale power, or even multi-utility system using a local resources may be a sustainable option for these villages. A multi-utility energy system, that is poly generation, helps to cater to secondary energy needs for a locality, but a secondary energy supply should be available at an afford cost. Minimization of a cost of a secondary energy helps to increase the economy acceptability of a distributed energy system. For a sustainable energy development, engineers have to contribute by innovating new ideas to address the challenges and create opportunity. Let me also take this moment to share some information about our institute, because the participants across the India and inside of India. So about our institute, NIT Jalandhar is spread around of a 154 acre and is home to more than 6,000 students. Our institute is known for its academic and research excellence and hold commendable positions in a national and international ranking. This year, our faculty has published more than 1,155 research papers in a reputed journal, contributing to the institute. H index is around 107, which reflects the quality and impact of our research contribution. Our faculty members are engaged to outgoing research project worth of more than 45 crores and have completed consultancy project worth of rupees 4 crores in a past year. The institute has also awarded 3 FIST project cost of rupees 5.5 crore and established 2 centers of excellence in 5G and beyond and cyber security. With a strong placement record of around 90% and highest package reaching rupees 52 lakhs, NIT Jalandhar continue to focus on academics excellence and career development to nurture creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurial skill. The institute has established a technology business incubation and space technology incubation center funded by ISRO. Recently, the institute signed a MOU with IIM Visakhapatnam for a dual degree program, enabling students to pursue MBA degree online from IIM Visakhapatnam while completing their degree program at NIT Jalandhar. As part of an infrastructure development, grant of rupees 250 crore has been sanctioned by the under HEFA scheme for the construction of a 2 state-of-the-art academic block, hostel, and residential facility. I wish this Atal FDP participant to learn and apply the outcome of this FDP in creating knowledge and technology. I hope this Atal FDP will address the current issues in the field of energy engineering and result in a possible solution for the benefit of our nation. So I wish all the best for all the participants. They increase their knowledge and they interact with a positive thinking and they give the sum of output to from this Atal FDP. So I wish all the best for 5 days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your highlights and the motivational words for us. Respected distinguished speakers, Professor Binod Kumar Kanodia, sir, Director NIT Jalandhar, faculties and participants. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks for this inaugural session and to move towards our session part. Therefore, on the behalf of organizing committee and NIT Jalandhar, I extend a very hearty thanks to all speakers who are going to grace their wisdom with us. We are grateful to Professor Rohit Mehra, sir, Dean Research and Consultancy, NIT Jalandhar, for giving their presence on the occasion of inaugural session for this short-term course. And we also would like to acknowledge our gratitude and thanks to Professor T. Srinivas, Head of the Department Mechanical Engineering, NIT Jalandhar, for their continuous support and motivation to organize such types of short-term courses. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to our worthy director, Professor Vinod Kumar Kanodia, sir, Director NIT Jalandhar, for the continuous support, motivations, and guidance he has extended to all of us to organize such types of courses. I must mention our deep